What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We're back here with some new Citizen Soldier. This time we're checking out Anyone But Me. Let's go ahead, shut up, and turn it up. Look at this. Okay. So, all right. So, prison. That's what this looks like, right? Obviously, right? The lack of light, right? Prison, right? The scary, the writing and stuff, the etching on the walls, right? This is generally something that you will see people do to kind of pass the time, or, sometimes solitary confinement or something like that. That looks like solitary confinement. That doesn't look like your ordinary prison cell. I wouldn't know, but just based off movies, it looks like your ordinary solitary confinement with the writing and everything. But what's really interesting is the shadow, right? It's not reflecting of what's physically there. Now, how many times do we, and the fact that it starts off with mirror, mirror, right? So how often do we see not ourselves, but somebody else in our reflection? In this case, it's not a reflection, it's our shadow. But then that just means that what you're seeing physically is not a true representation of what I feel like or what I feel like I look like. So I didn't mean to get all commentative and everything. It's just, this is cool. And it's suspending like it's a light. So, okay.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, I see you in mask and crawl, binge and purge in bathroom stalls. I can't take it, I can't take it. Dark and skin, I can't take off. So obsessed with what I'm not. Hit myself for every flaw. I can't take it. If I die, at least I couldn't feel this alone. Even in my own skin, it's like I'm never home. Like who I am is just a case. It's suicide to live this way. Some nights I lie awake and I just dream that I am someone else, anyone but me.
Look, man, Citizen Soldiers, their lyrics paint a very, very good picture, but their lyric videos just feels like they top it every freaking time. You guys see the hands and everything. You guys see the staunched over kind of drawing, kind of not drawing, but kind of limping type of figures, right? So weird to make of that is zombies, right? So, given what they're talking about here in the lyrics, feeling like anyone but myself, we don't know what it's like to be a zombie. We can only assume that once you become a zombie, right, that you aren't in control of your actions, right? You aren't yourself. You find yourself doing things that you would normally do, right? Because who is this? Who am I? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just rolling with the motions. It's like a involuntary movement. Is that what it's called? Something like that, right? Just moving along, just wading through life. I like that. I like that analogy that they're using with the zombies. Okay.
Skipping meals is not enough. Thinking things that twist my guts.
Oh, skipping meals is not enough, right? So we're kind of going into like self-sabotage, right? I'm guessing that is, trying to feel something or trying to do the least amount to have some type of control over who you are, trying to get a feeling. I think that's what they're talking about.
Meals is not enough. Thinking things that twist my guts. If I was skinny, I'd be loved. I can't take it, I can't take it. Deprecation in my blood, written in each bruise and cut. Reflection seen, it starts the flood. I feel naked. If I die, at least I couldn't feel this alone. Even in my own skin, it's like I'm never home.
got to pause right here, because in true Citizen Soldier, they either going to hit us with a pre-chorus singing, or they're going to hit us with a guitar solo. So I just want to get what I want to say out before that guitar solo comes, or guitar low, as we call it on this channel, because I don't want to interrupt it. I can relate to this to some degree. Not anything as heavy as what they're saying. But I remember when I first started out my channel and everything, one of the big traps, especially when it comes to YouTube, is, becoming who you are, like having the ability to express who you are on this platform. And one of the good things to do when you are starting off on YouTube is to look at who's doing well in the niche that you choose to be in on YouTube. And then you take what's successful with what they're doing, and then you apply it to yourself. But one of the dangers about that is that, if you're not careful, I like to use this saying, imposter syndrome, where you start becoming something that you're not, right? And you start fiending towards what's successful, and not necessarily what you like. And then let's say that you do this, and you do this for a while, or you get very lucky and you hit the algorithm just right, and now you've blown up. Now you're trapped, right? Because you built this whole entire facade around chasing the views and chasing the subscribers and chasing everything, and you don't know who you are anymore. And let's say you built a living off of it. Well, what do? Say, oh guys, I'm sorry, that wasn't me, right? In the fear of losing everything that you worked hard for, right? Like I said, I felt that at the very beginning of my career, where, I started feeling like I wasn't being myself. I wasn't doing what I like to do, right? I started cutting some of my reactions short because I felt like people weren't really listening to my commentary. But then I take a step back and like, that's what I like to do. You know what I mean? And people who like will stay, and people who like it don't. You know what I mean? So once I figured that out, I was able to bring myself out of it. But I imagine that if I continued, being where I'm at now with this YouTube channel, then I probably would feel this way. I wouldn't know who I am. I wouldn't know. And then I probably would start doing things off camera just to get that feeling back as to who am I. So not necessarily tied to what they're saying here. I just thought it was somewhat relatable. Wanted to share that with y'all. Okay, no guitar solo.
At least I couldn't feel this alone. Even in my own skin, it's like I'm never home. Like who I am is just a game. It's suicide to live this way. Sunrise, I lie awake and I just dream that I am someone else, anyone but me.
That vocal effect that he put, that what was that? Oh, what is that vocal effect? It almost kind of sounded like he was underwater, but it was wavery, like a tremolo effect or vibration, like a vibrato. But the vibrato was just so wavery, right? So, and I just dreams are illusions. You wake up, the illusion shatters, kind of gives you like that wavery, and you try to come to reality. That nice little vibrato added at the end. Let's listen to that again. I don't know how Citizen Soldier can just keep one-upping themselves, but ladies and gentlemen, they are doing it, man. And we are here for the ride. We are here. All right, y'all. Those who stuck around for the commentary, I very much appreciate it. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.